How many people here play video games? Mortal Kombat, GTA, anything like that? From the show of hands here, seems to me like you guys like the challenge of a game. And that's cool. And that's what I'm here to talk to you guys about today anyway. The challenges of a game. But this game is called life. And how do you play it? Who sets the rules? Who says the same rules apply for everyone the same way? I do know this. In order to play this game, you have to have discipline, be diligent, and have patience. Because we live in a microwave society, people want it now, hot and ready, like Little Caesar's pizza. If there's a process to go through, or it takes up too much time, most people are like, nah, that's all right. I'm going to pass on that. I'm going to go do what's easy. But you got to remember, you have to remember, the Most High created this world. And he did it over time, and not in an instance. I wonder why. Now, we all did grow up differently, but we do have some similar ideas and traits. We do want some things similarly. We can truly say we want some of the same things. And one of the main things that we want is knowledge. But I'm here to tell you that we didn't get that whole story. Knowledge is cool to have, but knowledge without a plan of action is just knowledge. It won't take you from here to across the street. You have to have a plan of action to add on to that knowledge. So if you don't mind, I'm going to take a few minutes right now to tell you what my mother would call a chorus story. Growing up, I was always one of the coolest kids around. Pleasure to be around. People love hanging around me. I love hanging around people. I got everything I wanted. I got everything everybody else wanted. But the one thing I did have and nobody knew was this secret, which was I could not read, write, or spell fluently. Yeah, I can call words and formulate sentences, but never just fluently just do it. But it wasn't a problem to me. I normally just had somebody else do the work for me. Oh, that's what cool people do. That's what y'all did, right? That's what y'all do, right? Yeah, that all ran out when I got kicked out of school. I got kicked out of school first day, second semester, 12th grade year. I said, nowadays, that's nothing. You know, people get kicked out of school every day, B. I understand that. But back then, it was a problem. Because my mother wasn't having that. She gave me two choices. Either find a job or go to Job Corps. Didn't want to go to Job Corps because that would mess up all the moves that I was making around here. So I found a job. Oh yeah, I found a job all right. Unloading trucks. I was assigned to the truck. Me, the onions, and this geek monster. So y'all know who did all the work for real, right? It was me. But the Most High, he can teach you a lesson through anybody, through any means. If he want to get in touch with you, he'll use anybody to do it. I learned one of the most important lessons I had ever learned from that smoker. For months and months on end, that dude would ask me every day the same question. Young boy, what you doing here? I thought he meant on the back of this truck. I said, I'm working just like you, bro. He's like, nah, man, that's not what I'm talking about. Young boy, what you doing here? Again, like I said, I thought he was talking about on the back of the truck. So one day he finally told me, bro, that's not what I'm talking about. I mean, what you doing here in life? The reason why I asked you that, because I've been watching you. I got to tell you this. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but it weighs so heavy on my heart. But Back in my day, bro, I was cool too. I was a pleasure to be around. Everybody wanted to be me. And I got kicked out of school too. And I've been on the back of this truck ever since. Whoa. But what you say? Yeah, bro. I've been on the back of this truck ever since. Man, they registered to me. They hit hard. This man was an older man. He was in his 60s. Did I want to be that guy? Captain Cool? Nah. So I decided to learn to read, write, get my stuff together. Not for his sake, but for mine. Because I hated who I turned into. And I definitely didn't want to be him when I grew up. So I fought hard diligently, every day, every night, to learn to read, learn to write. I was finally blessed to get back in school. When they let me back in school, I was in school for a purpose. Yeah, I even made the honor roll. First time in my life. Now, I ain't had but 2 classes, but it was my honor roll. I made it. I ain't even cheat. Again, the Most High can use anybody to teach you that lesson. He also showed me my passion, which was business. Appreciate you, Most High, for that. Now, I'm going to skip a few years, skip a little time. It's 2010 now. I've graduated high school. I have 2 degrees in business. I actually been in business for 6 years now and opened up a brand new location in Montevallo, right in front of Thompson Elementary. Things are going great. Business is booming. So I said, yo, let's do another first. Never been on vacation? Let's go on a vacation. Took the family out on vacation. But while out on this vacation, I get a phone call. Yo, bro. This is a family friend, right? I had a dream about you. Whoa, homie, what you mean? What you talking about there, buddy? I said, nah, man, not like that, Corey, man. You crazy, man. Everybody don't be talking crazy when they say that about you. I don't know. Sound funny to me. But hurry up, man. Like I said, I'm on vacation. He said, man, my dream, man, you went to prison. See, bro, I'm finna hang up. I got other stuff to be doing. He said, hold on, bro. Let me finish. The time ticking on you, Jack. You need to come on with it. So he says, had this dream you went to prison. Man, that's crazy, bro. To prove to you I ain't lying to you, Michael Jackson gonna pass away while you out on vacation. Michael Jackson gonna pass away, huh? I tell you what, if that happened, I'll call you. Bet, hung up the phone. Again, now, he was right. He had never lied to me. His dreams always come true. So, it was on my mind, but it went on my mind, but mostly, it was on my mind. Still on vacation, a few days passed away, last day of vacation. I said, well, I guess bro's wrong. Cut on the TV. Breaking news. Pop star Michael Jackson dead. Whoa. Let me turn the channel. The news is tripping. Michael Jackson dead. Michael Jackson dead. Michael Jackson dead. That's all I see in here. And then I started getting worried because bro said, if Michael Jackson passed away, I'm going to prison. Man, this can't be life, man. This can't be right. All I ever did was sell clothes and shoes to people who want to look fresh but pay less. This can't be right. So, lo and behold, we left. Been back at the house for a few weeks now. Things are going great. Have no problems. Until this one Sunday. It was a beautiful day, man. It was like I was outside my body. I could see everything going on, but I can feel myself not inside my body. It's just a perfect day. Until my son went to the car. He had forgot his clothes or something out there. He had to run out there to get them. He came back in, he had this look on his face. I was like, bro, what's wrong with you? You like the keys in the car or something? He's like, no, man. No, man. Man, when I went out there, they was everywhere. Bro, who was everywhere? Like I said, it was like a scene from the movie. ATF, DEA, FBI, and the local police. All in my front yard. Again, all I ever did will sell clothes to people who want to dress fresh but pay less. This can't be life. This can't be right. So the officers did their job. They took me off. I was locked up for 3 months. I had never been locked up no more than a few hours in my entire life. Devastated my family, man. It's kind of hard to bounce back when your breadwinner ain't there. Especially when he was just snatched away from you like that. So, finally made bond. I get this letter that reads, "The United States versus Corey Bishop." That's a scary letter to read, man. Because when you find out that the whole U.S. is mad at you for selling shoes and clothes to the people who want to dress fresh but pay less, they don't sit right. They don't sit right at all. I got to give a shout out to my main man, Northside Weezy. He put it in the song. He got one of those letters as well. Shouts out to you, brother. He's still incarcerated to this day. Again, you never know where this path gonna take you while you play this game of life. Now, while I was incarcerated, you got a few lessons that you can learn in prison. One, you can actually learn the lesson, which is to break the generational curses that's been placed on your mind. Or you can stay the same that you came. Choice is yours. Throughout my time in prison, I met many great men, doctors, lawyers, and professional athletes, all hit by life. Some hit harder than others, but we had this one thing in common, and that was our burning desire for freedom. Not freedom from the cell or freedom from the prison system, because we knew we would get that in time. We all have an expiration date. But it was freedom from the generation of curses that had been buried in our minds. See, it's one thing if your body's incarcerated, but if your mind is incarcerated, then you have a problem. This thing about your mind being incarcerated. You know, the only way to beat a man is to beat him in his mind first. There's an old African proverb that says, "He who defeats the enemy within the enemy without can do you no harm." So you have to remember that. Your mind is the key to everything you want. Now, after learning those lessons, you had to figure out what to do to free your mind. And the first thing you do is saying yes to your life. Then you say yes to your possibilities. Then you say yes to enduring life's challenges and taking them on. Once you overcome these hardships and you overcome your shortfalls, then you learn how to see your problem. Then you learn how to use that solution to get your problem solved. Then you can truly free your mind. Now that I've been aware and enlightened, I'm prepared to be released from prison. But while I was in prison, I still remember a couple of things. I haven't got any letters or visits from the people who I took care of. So that's another hurdle I'm going to have to jump when I get out. By the way, I'm about to be released from prison now. And as I come home, I know it's going to be a different world from where I came from. Remember, I had it all. So what do you do when you lose it all? You have one choice. Stand tall. Get it out the mud. Fight for everything that you get. Because you have to remember, it's always somebody behind you looking up to you. And they know if you can do it, they can do it. I got kids. So I couldn't sit in the ground and play the fault game. I couldn't say, oh, it's this person's fault. Oh, it's that person's fault. It's my responsibility to take care of my life. And so that's what I did. I got to the halfway house. Had about 6 weeks of halfway house time. In that time, they said you could get a job. And if you got a job, you can leave here at 5 o'clock in the morning, go into that job. That's what I did. I left there at 5 o'clock every morning, walking. I walked about 8 miles to the shop. My brother kept the shop open while I was there, which gave me a strong foundation when I came home. Again, I did have some hurdles to jump when I came home because I had no wife, no kids, no money, no cars, no nothing. But all I did have was those dreams and admirations that I saw me doing in prison. The way dreams work is you have to see it and believe it long before it happens. And that's what I did. So as I walked daily, people thought, hey man, why are you walking? You want to ride? Nah, bro, I don't need no ride. I like walking. Why? I get a chance to renew my mind, refresh my thoughts, see life for what it truly is. Because once you've been down and out, you realize a lot of this simple stuff that you think you need, you know you don't need. And again, the Most High rewards diligence. He rewards patience. He definitely rewards discipline. We look at discipline the wrong way. We think, oh, discipline is a whipping. Oh, discipline is the opportunity to learn a lesson. So again, 2015, I was blessed. We were blessed to open up Refresh Clothes 2 in the middle of a shopping center in between 2 major retail stores. We had never been on that level before. We started selling clothes and shoes out the back of our car. Thanks to the Most High, we've been in business ever since. We had our family business for the last 15 years. So the game of life. How do you play? Who sets the rules? You set the rules. If you do like Jalen Rose say, appreciate your position while plotting on your promotion, which means live in the future while you stay in the present. How do you play the game of life? And but one way. And it's like your life depends on it. Because it does.